Hello, good evening. My name is Morganon. Once more, we are returning to Risen. As soon as I speak, Otis goes nuts. Hype indeed. Hello, Wayne. Hello, Corrosion. How are those showing up on... I notice when I swap over to... Okay, there's one. When I swap over from the opening scene to the normal scene, the chat doesn't always show up right away. It's weird. Anyway, so we are resuming the Mage Run, aka the Magic Bullet Run. I did... Am I UK guy? Do I sound like one? I am very US guy. I'm glad you enjoyed the Gothic 1 playthroughs. I also have some Gothic 2 playthroughs, which I think are much better quality, if I'm honest. What am I going to say? Yeah, so before the stream, I went back to the monastery, made a bunch of, what do you call them? Unlocked scrolls, and went back to the Geiger Island and got all the treasures I missed. Wasn't actually a whole lot. Nothing really worth mentioning anyway. But anyway, at this point, we're doing the crystal discs. Since we're on the side of the island, we're going to find Eldrick. And then we do the long haul of helping out Patty. So that'll be fun. Pardon me, woof. Alright. Again, been through this on 2 other playthroughs in this stream series already, so I'm going to skip dialogues quite a lot. If that bothers you, I am sorry, but it will not change. Oh, Lizardos. Forgot these guys are here. Bam! Oh, crap. Terrible at leading shots. In all honesty, going full rapid fire is not really the best. But it's quick enough that even if you train your shots better, you can kill enemies very rapidly. Yes, the magic bullet is a force to be reckoned with. Well, I'm kind of glad I saved this playthrough for last. It means I'm kind of just going to steamroll the rest of the game. Reminds you of Elex? None of the spells in Elex were very good from what I remember, but it definitely reminds me of firearms. No, I mean, if they exploded, then we would truly, like, be unstoppable. Ah, balls. Jank-ass wolves. Oh, did you run out of channel points there, Ore Baron? I noticed these thunder lizards have the same dying groan as the wolves do sometimes. Gnomes! Take that. Now, normally I would just, like, ignore all the enemies. But this makes it so easy that it's actually fun to just destroy them all.
What are you doing? If I
Where's the man?
Let's trade.
Alright, so you got all these runes. None of which are a huge help. That spares us ever having to worry about buying Nautilus runes, but then again, I've never had to buy any, and I've never ran out. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's more than enough to get us through the rest of the game with the ones we find, so not even gonna bother. Levitation. I actually know where we can get one for free, but 500 is not much. I could get a second magic ring. I don't have anything worthwhile in the other slot, so screw it. That'll do. This is the only game where they had, like, partial, like, dollar amounts when you sell things. Current time in my time zone, it is 5 o'clock p.m.
I'll have to pick this, or find the key.
Speaking of, does this even work on this?
That's impossible.
Nope. Yeah, I feel the same. Like, the levitation is the only one. I mean, if you know where they are, you won't run out, but it's definitely the one you're most likely to run out of.
I found it. Well, there's a she may.
Well,
Like how he like wags his finger at us for not being inquisitive enough, trying to find out the truth of what happened. And yet he's making no effort to do it. He just wants to sit there in someone else's property smoking a joint. I don't know why I'm picking up single gold coins. I don't know why they would ever put single gold coins as loot. That's like the most irritating thing that a developer can do. Reminds me in Morrowind, where there's like this one like cultist shrine you can find, where there's a bunch of gold coin, like single gold coins strewn about in some archaic pattern. Obviously you feel like picking them all up, but it takes like 10 minutes to grab them all and only amounts to like $100.
What?
Isn't it?
You haven't. He's not. Isn't he at?
No.
Then, but if it, then he can. Oh.
Oh.
Well, if you. Great. Sure.
I'll be.
You'd better, but you'll give him. I could.
Like how, I'm pretty sure I said this last time, but she makes us pay to rent the wolf, but we also have to feed him.
Yeah.
With our own
He seems to
resources.
like-
What do I do?
If you let.
Yeah, sniff this sweaty, musty old glove or whatever. Hello, Shadowfox. This is not modded, no. Why is the wolf slower than I am? Wolves are very fast creatures. Newer Risen. Well, they haven't made a Risen in like almost 10 years. This is the first Risen. I'm not playing on the recent update
Of course.
because the update causes more problems than it solves for me. Then again, in this playthrough, it wouldn't really matter because the problems are mostly in the controls in melee combat. Although I guess a dodge would still be an issue. Actually, I just haven't checked up lately to see if that's been resolved.
Yeah, good wolf. Straight.
Excited is not the word. I would say morbidly curious. if you're interested, back when the demo came out, I did play it. And, yeah, I had some very colorful opinions on the demo, but from what they say, the remake that they're working on now should not resemble that demo anymore. We'll see if that's true. Whenever the hell they decide it's coming out. So I'd like to point out, we never get a staff equivalent to Eldrix. Do you think we would have access to as a mage, but guess not. Woof woof. You're absolutely barking in my nuts there. Yes, keep going. I don't know why they do this. They do this a lot when you're, like, following NPCs and stuff. I wouldn't say a lot, but it's like one NPC per game. We have to follow them a reasonable distance, and they always stop and, like, make pointless comment. It depends. He will bark at strangers or other dogs if they show a certain energy that, like, sets him off. Like, if a dog barks at him, he will absolutely start barking back and, like, want to play. Click on the what? I don't know what you're saying there, Wayne.
Yeah.
You're just like chowing down on my crotch there. Oh, yes. I remember that. We learned that the first stream. Because I ran all the way back to Cyrus. And I was about to do it again, I'll be honest.
A magic barrier. Maybe Master Cyrus can help.
Because, yeah, the first stream I ran all the way back to Cyrus, and I couldn't figure out why he couldn't talk to him about it. But thank you for reminding me. Yeah, it is pretty dumb. Hello, piggy. Another piggy. Oh, a lot of piggies. Now stop trying to sequence break, Orbaron. I always forget what old Eldrick has in his backyard here. He's got one of these weird urns of some sort. Usually come out of the ruins.
Now, who could teach me to pick locks?
Show me. I'd like a...
Let's go, dude. The what? You just making shit up now? Hey, dude, go poke that.
Can you help?
Perhaps. Let me.
Lil.
It's certainly a magic barrier.
Can you?
You can. I brought a couple.
I don't know why he wouldn't do it himself, unless they just couldn't program that. Or they're just trying to get you used to the idea that you can do this. Very underutilized mechanic until, like, later, where they have the more unique magic barrier. Camera! God, this is so much better playing the game this way.
Yes, good stuff.
Good stuff indeed. Other than the camera being mad janky down here when you're trying to aim.
We'll get him. One less monster.
That's what I was saying earlier. I'm glad I did it in this order. Because had I gone through in such a simple way and then was repeating it, the more difficult melee
Now,
playthrough
who could teach me to pick locks?
probably would have been much more annoyed. Where the hell am I? Huh. Somehow I didn't know that room was there. I hear you snarling.
Neat work. Dive you down, creature.
God, I don't even need Cyrus here for crying out loud.
Yes, good
This
stuff.
is just so fun. Hey!
Dive you down, creature. Another win.
Although Cyrus is a beast in his own right. Yeah, it's not very good in the dungeons. Even here, it's just... I don't know why you can't make it full screen. That was like a really bad decision. One thing I wish more games would do is give you the... Like, it's becoming more of a thing with open world games now.
One less monster.
But still not as common as it should be. Is being able to put your own markers on the map. Like, why is that
Now,
not
who
a
could
thing?
teach me to pick locks?
Yeah, I just needed a cheerleader. That's the only reason I'm bringing him along. I mean, yeah, you just switch the region map and it picks the most relevant one. But, like, this map is garbage. Like, oftentimes they don't even line up, and oftentimes the level has much more to it than the map shows. Like, maybe that was a deliberate decision, since they're trying to show... Like, the map is obviously of what the ruins were when they were intact. Because they're ancient maps drawn by the Lizardos. I don't remember what was over there. Oh, I only got one of these. I think there's another one on the other side, though.
I'm not budging from this spot.
You don't. Oh, shoot, right. It's a Priesto. Wow. They just don't stand a chance. Ooh, Inferno. I haven't even used that in any of the other playthroughs.
I'm not budging from this spot.
Nobody asked you to. But now you can.
Hey, come with me.
I love that it also slows him down, because if they didn't have any, like, any kind of knockback or stun from the magic bullet, it would be way less effective. But you nearly immobilize him. Alright, coming out, dork.
What is it?
I'm looking. Are you...
This.
Do you...
Oh.
What?
See, in Elix 1, I know I tried the fire spell, but the spells were just so useless. Rorschach? No, it ain't. Rorschach was... He had a way different role in that game. See, what was that ring? Life. Nobody needs it.
Yes, good stuff.
Yes, Ulumulu. It is a very funny sounding word.
This is what I need.
Place bow. That is, yes, exactly what happened, Val. I understood he was a recurring character, because obviously, like, most of the characters in the game were.
Neat work.
But yeah, I was just like, what's the drama and intrigue here? Especially when you get the twist where, with the really poorly, like, implemented twist, where he's actually like a really, really important character in the Orcish army. Which, to this day, I still don't really understand how that, like, worked. He is easy to miss, because you really don't have a reason to go back there.
What are you doing?
What?
No.
Right? What?
What? Is that...
I'll... let us...
Excellent, excellent.
But...
Who? But... Follow... Stay behind me.
Who could teach me?
Don't tell me what to do. There's no, stone tablets down here. There's no lightning. There is an ice spell, which can be useful because it freezes enemies in place. I can't remember if it does it every time or if it's just a chance. But there's also a fire spell that I don't remember having any special effect, so... The magic bullet just being as strong and fast as it is pretty much the best spell to use. Hang on, where's he gone? Uh-oh. Eldrick? Oh, he's just running on his own. What a jerk. I guess. I feel like, I mean, granted, someone did point out that there's a translation error in the intro of Gothic 2 where... Oh, there's Drock. Jesus. Look, what the hell is that pink thing moving?
Stay behind me.
Yeah, there's a translation error where it says 13 days passed since the fall of the barrier when it's actually supposed to be 30. So I guess in that time, yes, some of the local orcs could have ingratiated themselves. But what's weird is that Hoshpak is established as one of the tribal orcs, the native orcs to the island, because he was Urshak's, like, mentor. So maybe he was like, maybe Hoshpak was one of the last orc shaman who was sympathetic to Urshak. But at the same time, the whole idea that they retconned them. Endurance T. Thank you for following. At the same time, they kind of retconned the orcs to be servants of Beliar, which wasn't really a thing before. But maybe it's just a thing where the local orcs agreed to join the army because they basically would have been annihilated if they refused.
It isn't a...
Where is it? I use your
His...
but the do you, the I
So...
I still don't understand why they let you use one of yours. Get out of the way, ass! Oh my god. Like, if he has a crystal for you to use, why do they even give you the possibility of using yours? Why wouldn't they just have, like, his arbitrary magic MacGuffin that you can use?
but you so good with
What?
if yeah for
At this point, I feel like I don't even need a weapon, but at the same time, since shields offer an armor bonus, kind of got to keep it.
stop
What is the...
it
Begin the process. Well, yeah.
there that is
Well, that was a stupid idea. There are no one-headed staves, no. That's intended, although very stupid limitation of them as a weapon class. But yeah, the variety of weapons in this game are not really that compelling. Yeah, but what if you want to use all three? Especially since you just got these like a couple hours ago. It's not like you've really had a chance to practice them all. So for them to make you sacrifice one now would have been very dumb. Oh, what am I doing now? We got most of the discs. Let's head back to... Which one's Tilda's farm? Southern Ruins? Oh, you know what? Might as well quickly do the Shadow Beast? No. I mean, there was an Ash Beast. Shadow Beasts don't exist in this game. I guess the Shadow Beast is a near equivalent. Western Ruins. I want to do that little subplot with Rupert, or whatever his name is. Rudolph. Yeah, there's an Ash Beast right across there. There's also the Geiger, which is just a reskin of an ogre.
A new person. You... Sir, I tell... Or hurry.
3 is fun? Yeah, it's more fun than 2 is, that's for sure.
Now who could teach me to pick locks?
Nobody said that everyone has a name.
Up and at 'em.
It's not what they say.
I hear a woof.
They say a lot of things.
Yeah, it's weird. You get a quest to just annihilate these guys if you join the Don. Seems a bit vicious.
But
The island will thank you for that. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Yeah, that guy, he was like, do you think these things are edible?
A pleasure to watch.
Look at this stupid thing. Get out of here.
Bad on the outside.
God, everyone's got something to say about the things I'm killing. Well, 2 is just very shallow and pointless. It's pretty obvious that they expected the novelty of a pirate RPG to pretty much carry it to success. So they kind of half-assed everything. Why don't we go back for some mana? Risen, as a franchise, definitely doesn't have the charm of Gothic. I mean, both games are full of, both series are full of retcons, because even Gothic, from what I understand, or I don't know how much of this is true, but it was like conceived as a way to pitch the engine, which they were hoping to license, but nobody ever bought it. So they were like, alright, fuck it, I guess we're a game developer now, not just a, you know, engine developer. Well, Risen 2's combat system was very inspired by, like, Assassin's Creed, which was definitely its downfall. Yeah, that's a decent amount of mana now. Although I hate that we got a random 2 mana from something that is skewing it. What do I feel about Elix? Hard to say. I didn't hate it, but I didn't think it was particularly noteworthy. But then Elix 2 was so bad that I'm starting to wonder if maybe Elix 1 is worse than I remember it. So I'm tempted to replay it at some point just to see if my opinion has changed in any way. You think there's a variety of spells? I didn't think there was much of a variety at all. Spells seemed very simplistic. I will say, yeah, Elix 1 had way more to offer. Elix 2s were fewer in number and much less useful. Like, everything about Elix 2 was such a step backwards. It kind of impresses me that they couldn't do anything better, even when they did a hell of a lot less. Anyway, back to the farm. I have no idea what happened to the... Oh, there he is. This guy, like, disappeared for days at a time. Not a remaster. It is a complete remake. Reimagining. Re-everything. And no, there really hasn't been any news. They're kind of taking their time with it. But you know what? Could be for the best. Well, the thing is, the graphics weren't even that good.
You're in. That's
Elix 2, I imagine it suffered a lot for the pandemic. But it is so bad at everything it tried to do. Like, everything it did is worse than any game they've done. Other than, you know, on a technical level, it's still not as bad as Gothic 3 was. Well, I disagree, Philip. I found that I had to use the quest markers way more in Elex 2. From what I remember. Again, I haven't played them back to back. But I really ended up having to resort to quest markers a lot. Especially when they just said, there's enemies everywhere and you gotta go kill them all. And they were literally just like hundreds of enemies. Just dotted around the landscape. And I had to track them down one by one. Yeah, but even those weren't that good. Like, the combat system on Jetpack, all you had was a melee attack, and that was it. Like, you didn't have dodge, you didn't have a way to dodge, you didn't have a way to block. Like, you literally just attacked. The whole combat, mid-air combat, was worse than conventional combat. It added nothing of substance to the game. Anyway, what am I doing now? We gotta find Patty. Hey. Didn't I get... Hang on, Severin didn't have anything to say about that. I'm confused. Maybe it's too late to do this quest? Severin doesn't have anything to say about this. So I think that quest is, like, failed. No, you know what? I'm in a hurry.
Do you know a man says that
He has. Let.
what is
If I tell you.
so
No. So, well, according. I need to find. It's your call. I'll. Make.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, the fact that the jetpack was more useful actually made the game just trivial. Because you have an idea how often I just use a jetpack to get out of combat? Or just completely sail over anything that could have been a threat? Plus, combine the extra jetpack fuel with the ability to float in midair and just rain grenades on enemies.
There's another one. Great.
It's just another case where
Well done.
the game was massively trivialized by what was supposed to be a feature that enhanced it.
Great.
Great.
Well done.
Thanks.
So much for that thing. I'll get the bastard. Great.
I don't need your commentary on everything I kill, Patty.
So much for that thing.
God damn, so many birds.
There's another one. Well done. I'll get the bastard. So much for that thing.
Man, we're eating good tonight. Patty doesn't hype as much as Cyrus did. Where'd this thing come from, for crying out loud? Whoa! Alright. This thing's still just having a lot of trouble there. Ugh, no thanks. Dude, I actually think these Talon Maws like spawn in when we start. Whoops! I just smacked Patty in the back. These Talon Maws actually spawn in when we join Patty. So they weren't here before. Oh, another thing. I never checked this little swamp down here. Maybe we'll do that. I don't care. That's the thing, Warbear, and I'm not sure why you're so invested in them as characters. They're not terribly interesting characters. And the whole concept of the romance was, like, dead and buried with Risen 3 because he just, like, fucked off to a random remote corner of an island. And once you found him, he just fucked off again. I have no idea what the hell they were thinking with the character in Risen 3. Like, it's one thing to have changed the main character
Well done. There's
to
another
be
one.
someone else just because they want to tell a different story. But to have basically reduced the original hero into a 30-second cameo made no sense.
Another two.
Let's get to digging.
A little
I don't
more
know
for
why
me.
you had to walk all the way around to that spot. Takes so long. You gotta give me the key anyway.
Finally. Sure. There's here. If
Okay.
yeah.
Would y'all look at that? Have to open it?
Bad idea.
Nope.
Let me see. This is the you or like he's my
no.
yeah my
Have- yeah.
I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't remember if he had a different voice actor between 2 and 3. I don't think this guy... I know the actor for the character in this game. His name is Gus Gallagher. I don't think he died. I don't know. Let me Google it real quick. Actually, I think I know what his name was in the second one as well. He's not... Gus Gallagher was not a very prolific actor based on his IMDb. Yeah, it might be. And his last acting role was Star Wars The Old Republic in 2011. I don't see anything that says he was dead. I believe the actor in Risen 2 was called Luke Roberts. He's an English actor, so he's still alive. I do know, if you look at the original reveal trailer for Risen 2, the hero in that trailer was voiced by Gus Gallagher from Risen 1. But then he was changed by the time the full game came out. So it is possible that he died in between, and that's why he was recast. But then again, there was no single voice actor between the two games that was the same.
Hey, asshole!
Pardon me, Ivana. So I think they just went with a different studio for the English localization, who just used completely new actors. Like, they made no effort to keep them the same.
Damn.
Sure did.
Do. Watch. What it, he. Your sir. What? If and
I could use your. I.
if. All right. I've had it with these.
Ah, balls. Well, you already had one this week. You had it on Monday.
Rotten hell.
Or was it Tuesday? I don't remember. One of those days. Well, I put these down there. Phew. I don't know why I took Vasily with me. He's not even gonna do anything. I suppose you're right. I thought you just got that anyway, but I don't know. We'll see.
I hope all your kind die. I've had a few monsters. Rotten hell.
So much thunder.
You want this, rotten hell.
Wrong potion. Well, basically, what I did was I saved all of my learning points until I was a mage. Well, most of them. And then immediately maxed out the magic bullet once I had access to it.
This is what I need.
I didn't kill everything, no. It was just... It took, what, like 100 learning points to max out the magic bullet? And all I had spent up to that point was maybe 10 of them. So it only took 11 levels to do all that. At this point, all I'm putting it into is mana. Why is the storm so aggressive? I didn't remember the storms being this bad, and they are just as bad in Risen 2,
I hope all your kind die.
based on the stream I've been watching. More boners! Damn, knocked him out of the sky. Dude, this is the slipperiest boner. Still looking for crystals, Vana.
Rotten hell.
Oh, whatever, let's just get the thing. Worry about the ruins another time.
A little more for me.
A little more for moi. Yeah, we don't need it. It wasn't doing anything anyway.
I see you've found what you were looking for. We're a giant step closer to our treasure now, aren't we?
Our treasure.
I'm sure you'll make the right decision. I'll be going, but remember...
Okay, 100 XP.
don't you?
Oh, I won't forget there, Vasily.
That was
What? Do it.
This is what I need.
Where else? There's one outside of Harbor Town. Oh, we never got the Harbor Town dang thing. Yeah, well, start from here. So stormy. Yeah, well, Erickson doesn't even do anything. He's just there to be like, hey, that island's got something. It's weird. I probably mentioned this already, but I find it weird how many just NPC corpses you find out in the wild. Because they didn't really do that in any other game. Unless it was like a very specific character's very specific corpse. All the nameless corpses you found in the wild were just skeletons. They were there for like set dressing. Of course, Corinus was very much littered with skeletons. Surprised there weren't a whole lot more people reported missing. That is true, yes. Hey, ass, let me in.
I see that you know. Well, go. No one.
I have.
You must be the.
I am.
In that case. At what?
Have you now? What'd you think of it? Am I chapping? Glad to know my channel is actually getting recommended, though. Considering I don't produce much these days. Then again, my upload schedule is way slower when I was making the Gothic walkthrough than it is now.
Is there a fast here?
Well, because if you ever found those, they were zombies, or Baron. What is Sick Mop? What is what? I need to sleep away this storm. It's driving me nuts. It be how it is, 'cause it do. Ah, I see. I've never played the returning mod, no. Because anytime someone brings it up, I get one person telling me, oh, you gotta play it, it's great. And then another person saying, no, don't play it, it's awful. Hello, Gamp FT.
I'm...
I don't know why it's such a long, like, fade to black just to get out here. Pew, pew. I've heard so many bad things about it, to be honest. I feel like it's going to have everything that I hate when it comes to mods. So maybe I'll try it out someday. But after Arkelos, I'm not in a hurry to play any new mods. Alright, speak of the devil.
They say. Back for a cocky. What? Captain, at least we. How?
Why am I even doing all this? Screw you. I don't need you. Arkelos, I did not enjoy it. I don't believe I... No, I definitely didn't upload the VODs to YouTube, but they should still be available on Twitch if you feel like watching them, but my opinion is not positive.
Now, who could teach me to pick locks?
This can teach you. No, there's not much to it, Ora Baron. I mean, I actually did a series for that on YouTube. But it's definitely very stripped down compared to Gothic, and has all of the flaws in the dialogue that Arkelos had. Just, it takes about 10% as long to get through it. There is no open lock spell in Gothic 2, no. Kind of surprising. Well, guess what? No achievements work for me, because I don't play on the patch that actually makes the achievements work.
Who could teach me to pick locks?
Well, I mean, I didn't play it in Polish subtitles because I wouldn't understand those. I had the Polish voice acting, which was a mistake. No. I don't consider it to be, because Piranha Bytes never wanted it to be. It was obviously very tongue-in-cheek that it is, basically, its lore and concept is based on the ending of Gothic 3. Like, without question. But it's, like, they've been very emphatic that they don't consider them the same universe. I don't think there's any real reason to consider them to be the same universe. But at this point, the franchise is basically dead, other than the remake. So I don't really think that there's much to be had there, especially because, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh god. Oh god. What happened? But at any rate, like, Risen just kind of went off the rails anyway, so there's not really much merit in interpreting it that way. This is a problem. Why did I do that? Oh god, there we go. Jesus. Oh god, help. Get up. Thank you, Jesus. I know about the hidden area. I'm going for it. We gotta get the loot first. Just so you know, the whole reason I'm doing these streams is to refamiliarize myself with the game before doing a walkthrough, same as I did for Gothic 2. So while I don't mind backseating, to, you know, learn, well, fill in any gaps in my knowledge. Obviously, I know about that. It's not terribly well hidden, especially since I almost fell right into it. Just such moldy chests. I'm surprised they didn't just collapse from the weight of the dirt. If I do recall, I think there's boners in here. What specific stuff? The dialogue, the quests, the writing. Which is pretty much most of the game. Because anything other than that is pretty much just Gothic 2 again. Like, there's not really much to say about the combat, because the combat is not really changed at all over Gothic 2.
Now, who could teach me to pick locks?
I thought maybe like the world design of the island wasn't that bad. You know, for the novelty of it, I did enjoy exploring it the first time. You can regard it as a spiritual sequel, but it is not. Like, they were very emphatic, even when they got the rights to Gothic back, that they don't consider them the same universe. I'm gonna head up to the mountain there for that one undead lord. The Boner Lord. I should find where the sprint rune is. That would be very useful. I feel like Cyrus might have actually had it.
I can't cast.
Ah, boss! Area where you can get by levitation only. I think that applies to multiple areas. I know one area you can get to by levitation only that actually has the levitation rune. I've been meaning to go back there. Woo. Pardon me, sirs. I'm not sure why I'm bothering with these.
No mana.
Shit! Take that. Well, we'll see. Ow. Shit, just keep drinking the wrong potions. I'm right? Right about what? Ah. Told you. Again, Cyrus does sell them, but that doesn't mean they're not out in the wild. Like, he also sold the levitation rune, and I know where you can find it. From chapter 3. We're in chapter 2, I believe. Honestly, the chapter system in this game keeps like throwing me off. Because I forget that there's only 4. I'm used to the rule of 5 in these games.
Now who could teach me to pick
Ah,
locks?
balls. I'm out of the scrolls. Well, how are you missing? What the hell? Dude, where are those going? Thanks. Brilliant. What the hell is this? It's an ass beast. Well, Elex had chapters, I think, just because the only one of their games besides Gothic 3 that didn't have chapters was Risen 2. For some reason, people act like that was the thing that made it terrible. So, Risen 3 came out, and they're like, alright, it's got chapters again, you fucks. And then they just kept that up. And to me, the chapter system is actually probably what made Elex 2 so bad. Because they decided they need to stick to the chapter structure, even though it's an open world sandbox game. Ergo, every chapter needed a minimum amount of like side quests and main quests to do. So they just like inundated you with these ridiculous like extermination quests to go out and kill 1 million enemies. So they need to stop clinging to like superficial things that make, oh, this is a Piranha Bytes game because of this. But like I said, their fans have kind of made them stick to these silly things as if that's what's gonna make the game good or bad. So many wolves. Yeah, sorting was pretty arbitrary, but like it is weird when you exclude it, especially in a game that's about pirates, where you would think water would be a major concept. But yeah, but it wasn't even necessary in Risen 3. Then again, Risen 3 might have actually had it because from what Piranha Bytes said... Oh, what's this little gully here? From what Piranha Bytes said, Risen 3 was actually conceived to be released episodically. So you're going to get one island at a time, like each episode that came out, until Deep Silver was like, hang on, never mind, that's a terrible idea. Just release it all at once. So that might be why it had like a chapter structure of sorts. Yeah, it was a style at the time. Episodic releases was like what everyone was starting to do. Like Hitman and all the Telltale games and shit. So like Deep Silver just seemed to be trying to stay on the cutting edge of arbitrary gaming trends. Until they were just like, alright, maybe we just suck as a publisher and we just only worry about fucking Dead Island and whatever. Yeah, I really wonder how it would have changed the game progression. And how much content would be on a single island. I wouldn't say it takes more than a couple hours to... I mean, some of the islands in Risen 3 were respectable, I guess. The ones you revisited, the ones that carried over from Risen 2, I remember just being really slimmed down. They were kind of pointless. But the ones they added were actually reasonably girthy. Undead Lard. Well, no, that's just a consequence of Piranha Bytes just not having that spark of exploration anymore.
Now, who could teach me to
balls?
pick locks?
Why am I not finding any of these like stone tablets that let me gain braining.
Now, who could teach me to pick locks?
Where to now? Look at that nice low lod pastel like foliage. That looks horrendous. They are, but for some reason I thought I had way more wisdom than this by now. In previous playthroughs. Maybe I just thought that it was more substantial. 100 would be more substantial. Yes, I remember that one. What am I doing? Where am I going next? Right, there's one of these treasures by the monastery. I don't feel like taking that route, so... I think there's more to it than just that, but if the exploring is low quality and not rewarding, then yeah, it's a massive drawback to the game. I think one of the issues with Risen 2 and 3 is that they seem to just think, like, make a landmass and then, like, just freckle it with a bunch of random vendor trash. And there's your reward for exploring. But, like, what their previous games did better was actually hiding stuff in interesting ways. You know, things you had to climb onto, things that were hidden by dense foliage, stuff behind waterfalls. The odd, like, puzzle now and then to find stuff. But, yeah, Risen 2 just kind of figured that the density of the foliage and just hiding some potions or, you know, gold idols in some very copy-paste temples was good enough. No, there isn't. Not that I've seen.
Here's some more ore.
Some more ore. Telly yo ho. Oh god. Oh god, I miss.
A little more for me.
Never played either of those. I feel like I'm due for a binge on these so-called boomer shooters. But the only old school FPS I ever really played, well, there's Duke Nukem 3D and, oh, I forgot about this. Duke Nukem 3D and Turok 1 and 2. Those were my jams for a time. What's down there? Wait, that's the wolf cave. I don't really care about that. So what's the last one? Well, it's just Romanovsky, isn't it? No. Where's the last one? Was that the last one? Oh, you're right. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, man, I should have just done all the things at the same time then. What was his name? Retracted. What did you say? Yes, I remember that code. There's the one cheat code I would never forget. See, I never did multiplayer on those shooters. God damn it, what's the kid's name? Leon? What? Why did they change his name too? Fuck it. That's not what I wanted. Luke. That's a good point. You're kidding me. Unbelievable. So he didn't go to the colony and become Scar after all. He went here and became Leon and is just a timid little twat.
The undead. If it, I can.
Stop shouting that happen!
Thank you for following, Corrosion.
So good. You think? Well, oh, I. But when that, yeah, maybe. And the. And it'll.
Well, I came up with it in about the same time it probably took them to come up with that twist. Where are you going, sir? Yeah, it's a very lousy one.
A little more for me.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's talking about it like, this is the Gothic 3 we always wanted. And people are, you know, wetting their trousers over it more than they would if an actual Gothic sequel came out. Grameless Knaves. Wolves. Take that. No, I don't want more storms.
Be safe.
I don't know why I can't do Rudolph's quest at this point. Why was still available if I can't actually complete it? Well, that's my penalty for playing so many Piranha Bytes games.
Welcome to die. Not sure what the point of living is.
I also can't deny I'm morbidly curious to know what the hell Piranha Bytes is planning to do at this point. They truly do try and make Elex 3. I will probably cringe into a singularity. Well, good for you, Endurance. I absolutely hated it. And I'm not going to try and change your mind.
Hey.
Because there's really no reason
What
to.
have you done?
I'm not excited. I'm just curious. I don't need you. I know my way. Really? I'm curious what you thought. Then I don't need, like, I want to talk about it just in case somebody else hasn't played it. They don't need to see the spoilers. But oh my god, the ending was truly, like, Piranha Bytes has always had incredibly weak endings. But man, that set a new record. And they tried so hard, too. Or, well, they didn't try hard, but they think they did. I still can't believe, like, the biggest twist didn't even go anywhere. Like, nobody, I couldn't even talk to anybody about it. It was so obviously a last-minute decision. Do you not know how Elex 2 ends, Orbaron? Did you not watch it? Or study it? Yeah, what the fuck even happened with Adam? He just fucking vanished. They're obviously, they're hoping to sequel bait with him. Well, like, I don't care. I don't know what's holding you back. If you truly, like, want to experience it for yourself, like, I think you'll regret having any anticipation. There ought to be something. Hey! Some of them stone tablets down here. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, just, I don't know, watch a speedrun of it or something. Like, definitely don't play it. That is the last thing I could possibly recommend to anybody. I did play Elex 1, yes. There's a whole YouTube series for it that I did. And I played through it, so I played it as Berserkers the first time. Played through most of it as the Clerics until I got bored. Then I tried to do the Outlaws, but once I realized the Outlaws basically didn't have anything, I gave up. Oh. I apologize. I'm used to being the center of attention. So many boners. I graduated Elex.
Hey, man.
Hello, Caprice. How are you? I did play every faction, but like I said, I basically joined the Outlaws, realized that they had nothing interesting going on, and stopped playing. And that was the last time I ever played. I didn't know. I got nothing of the sort. It's very dangerous to sleep with a burning torch, like, right above me. Why would you do that instead of playing one of the good ones? Well, technically, if you play Elex 2, and you want... Dude, these are going straight through the man. If you want to, like, play all the factions in Elex 2, technically you have to do it 5 times. No thanks. Once was too much. Well, this is the spell, and I fully upgraded it. There is a magic and ice version, which are much slower. Or, sorry, a fire and ice version, which are much slower. And they're not nearly as good. So, I'm not using them. I forgot about the Gildas playthrough, where you literally just don't have anything. Like, you don't get any of the skills. that any of the factions have. It's so stupid. Even conceptually, the sub-factions are so stupid. Because you literally just can't, like, if you join the clerics, you just can't max out your rank in the Albs, but you still have access to all their skills. The only thing you don't get is their best armor, but you get the cleric armor, which as far as I know is just as good. So there's no advantage to sticking with the Elves instead of playing Turncoat and going to the clerics. Oh yeah, armor of defector, but you get no skills. Like, there's no unique skills or anything that you get as guildless. You just don't get any of the good ones. Also, I think I totally left the vassal ring back there. Whatever, I'll get it when I go back for Patty. I keep pressing 5 instead of 6. I said it before, but there's definitely, like, cathartic to be such a force of nature
Pick locks.
and just decimate everything without even having to think about it. At least on a subsequent playthrough. Like Val said, this, or someone said, or Baron probably. It'd be very boring for this to be the initial playthrough. But I'm really enjoying it as an alternative. Never mind, I totally did get the vassal ring. I keep pressing 5 and I keep wasting healing potions. Go Boingus. Not gonna be able to open this. Damn it.
Locks.
Oh, Balturo made it. He didn't seem to make it the last couple times. He just vanished.
Ah,
Hell, is this
believe me.
Han?
Because steel be
What?
she
Where?
some dip. Don't. I've all none of and well, you going. Pity. Have it your way.
Boing. Man, they're such stoic pirates, they don't even scream as they die. It is, and this is on the hardest difficulty, by the way, I assume. Yep. Can't get no harder. Man, who's this man supposed to be? So there was a glitch where this guy, like, came back as like a phantom and tried to kill me. Because the game, like, bugged out. Since he was I don't know if it was something like with the faction where he's technically given the aggro script even though he's dead NPC. And I think something similar happened in the last playthrough as well. Because I remember battle music kept happening. And I kept, like, seeing a highlight on somebody who was, like, underground or something. I believe it was Dillinger who was
A little more for me.
grave. I don't feel like... that's the max the game allows, yes. I mean, as far as I know. Maybe there's a way to unlock it. I was correct. Nice. And I've always wondered if there's actually any loot in any of those trapped treasure chests. And if it was just like a script that killed you when you tried to open it, or if that is like a unique object that only kills you and it doesn't actually function as a chest. Maybe Vanna knows. It was like if you turned off the killing you script, would it actually open and have loot inside? Oops. Oh, it's doing it again! There's a ghost. This is what I said. There's a ghost feller.
Halt!
Who is this man? You know what? I want to see something.
Stop right there, you coward.
Sounds like Vasily.
Stop running and fight.
Hang on.
Halt!
It is Vasily! Vasily came back to life. LOL. Yeah, but I killed him. Let's try something.
Stop running and fight.
Yeah, I think that killed him. Because the battle music stopped. I didn't get XP because I've already killed him. That's hilarious. Vasily lives on as a ghost. He shall haunt this island till the end of days. I don't think it is. Because the thing is, Vasily's supposed to end up over there so you fight him with the rest of the guys. But because I killed him early, that seems to be throwing this off. I know, Val, but it's nice to finally understand what was happening. Because that happened last time and I couldn't figure out who it was. Anyway, if you do kill Romanov and he doesn't tell you where Patty is, she's right down here. And his key unlocks it. If you don't rescue her... Oh, there's a stone plate. If you don't rescue her now, then in Chapter 4 she just dies.
That magic.
Why, thank you.
Does
What if I is you do you right he there so you're I'll
Right.
you could it's
Tha-
when I'll go back. I can't
looks like well,
looks feel free to the go
I might.
Yes, because you don't rescue her and she's stuck in there, so she basically starves to death. And I did confirm, because there's an outro dialogue after the credits where the two of them are talking to each other. And if she doesn't survive to the end of the game because you left her to die, there's just no dialogue. Anyway, got all the discs. So, to the volcano. All the lads are ready. Out of the way, sirs. I'm gonna learn me some... Rune 2. Seal the second.
I am ready to study the second runic seal.
Let me study you.
Okay. No, I want to study you.
I
Or
have
wanna-
completed the
I
studies
want to study
need
this.
to tackle the second runic seal.
And your mind is open. I shall clear the way for you to channel your life force. The second seal will no longer bar your path. But 2 more remain.
150. That's gonna take forever. Crying out loud. That doesn't get much, I don't think. He's got some very symmetrical wrinkles. It's very strange.
Let's trade.
You do not currently have the sprint spell. Actually, before I forget, I can go get the levitate rune, but I don't remember what rank it is. What seal it is. I can finish up Leon's bullshit. Alright, so it is Seal 2. Also get the telekinesis. I guess is worth it. I got plenty of scrolls, so I don't feel a need. I guess the healing spells aren't a bad choice either. But I think we have more than enough potions. Anyway, the levitate spell. Let's go to Leon real quick, who apparently is Marvin. Who'd have thunk?
The whispers have been getting worse.
You listen to them.
We're getting a little close here.
I'm dead.
I couldn't face that. I hate not sleeping. What would not sleeping ever again be like?
You'd
And
probably
without any
die.
sleep, I don't have the strength to fight it.
You can relax. Here are all 6 vas.
You,
Here you go.
I'm sure.
And I'm
All. You
hang. She's
don't.
Yeah, speaking of, let's go to her and let her know. Let's not cheat this one, even though it really doesn't matter. But I know I'm gonna get yelled at if I keep teleporting. Illegitimately. Tally-ho. And so would I. So the thing is, I would like the ability to sleep on command, but never actually need it. Because, like, if I was just bored and needed to pass time and literally had nothing to do, then yeah, I would like the ability to just, like, nod off for a few hours. But,
Yeah.
to not even be able to sleep would be
now you
annoying. Even if it didn't come with the symptoms of lethargy. It's a shame that the obsidian you find doesn't have any use for mages. Or Inquisition warriors, for that matter, since they both are supposed to use staves. To the dong. And we gotta get up the mountain. Actually, I'm gonna have all the dang ogres up here. Not that they're much of a threat anymore. Pardon? Hello. Roar! Oh, he tried the big bomb. Didn't stand a chance. I love that you can stun lock them out of attacks. Woof woof. Oh god. Oh, he's struggling. Hello. Any more? Oh god, camera. Wow! Down, boy. Wrong potion again. They're all so stupid. Let's do us a little float. Oh. Damn it! I thought I had one left. Nice, screw it. Let's buy it from Cyrus. I don't give a shit. It.
Let's...
Give me that. Have I ever read this?
Interesting.
No, I haven't. Any more books that I haven't read? Some in the Mage's quarters, perhaps? Speaking of, we were never given a Mage's chamber. Am I allowed in here?
Now who could teach me to pick locks?
What a fucking mess this room is. Well, they just got this furniture shoved against the wall.
Now who could teach me to pick locks?
But yeah, in Gothic 2, you're the only mage who gets his own room. It's weird.
Now who could teach me to pick locks? Now who could teach me
For
to
Christ's
pick
sake,
locks?
dude. Definitely read all those. They were just like the ingredients for the scrolls.
Now who could teach me to pick locks?
Aha! I knew there'd be one.
This text is about magic spells.
Magic spells. Oh god, I'm struggling. Hidden room? You mean the whole chamber downstairs? Yes, you had to read all those for the quest, just to become a mage. A way to play Gothic 2 without Night of the Raven. There's not really an official way to do it. THQ, in their boneheadedness, did release a patch where they basically stole a mod that you can swap to on the Steam version that'll install Vanilla Gothic 2 with whatever crap the modder added, but it's not the original version. They were not very clever. For some reason, the GOG version used to have an option where you could play the classic version, and then they got rid of it. I have no idea why. I guess it's going to the mountain. I never realized that the facade of this temple is a face. with his mouth agape. I like how that stained glass window is just the Inquisitor's glove. Yeah, it'd be nice to have it available, like you say. The only thing is, it's way easier, but doesn't have the incredibly bullshit, like, difficulty spikes that Night of the Raven has. Especially with the decision to give a regen factor to the dragons that makes them practically invincible. Alright. Let's rock. Wait, hang on, what? What do you say? Have I not found all the discs? Eh? What's the problem here? Oh, talk to them. I skipped that dialogue. I didn't know there was extra dialogue here. Shoot. The mages get extra dialogue there. I didn't even know that, and I skipped right past it.
I have found the golden discs.
Crystal discs.
The portal can be opened.
The inevitable takes its course.
So you don't think opening the portal is the right thing to do?
Inquisitor Mendoza is following his path, and he is prepared to risk everything for it. The monastery, the holy flame, and the lives of every one of us. No other mage wishes to venture through that portal, yet he would walk in with his eyes closed. We look to you to prevent the worst.
That means I am supposed to go with him.
You must. Inquisitor Mendoza trusts you. He needs someone to balance his ambition, to provide perspective upon his logic. He needs you.
If you're afraid to go, how am I supposed to handle things?
The Convocation will provide. The Holy Flame guards us, but it would be reckless of us to rely upon that alone. Take this amulet. It should grant you some protection. Find out all you can. That knowledge is vital to us. Return when you have learned the secrets of the portal.
Interesting. The Holy Flamme. Woo! If only that gave some extra mana. It could... Oh wait, hang on. I don't even have an amulet to begin with. Nice. So that's just a freebie. So that's interesting. We get more perspective on the disagreements between the Inquisition and the mages as a mage than we do as a warrior.
The mages won't leave the flame. They won't come with you.
We have enough strength to deal with this ourselves. One will. You came to be by my side. You realize what must be done.
I'm ready. Let's open the portal.
Human Titan. One must give.
Yes, you said that before. No, the eye gives stats. It's just, it doesn't end up being a help in the fights with the dragons because it becomes powerless after you talk to them. But the mages do end up getting their own amulet later, which also has a load of armor bonuses. Alright, Gatling gun ready. Look at him go. Get out of the way, dorks. I'm trying to kill the food. Dude, you're gonna take all the shots.
I despise these creatures.
This island will be free of their sword.
Nothing.
Because that is how reply threads work on Twitch. They're very stupid.
What were they? Were they saurians?
You're the one who
They are
knows.
the-
It's such a weird question for the hero to ask when he knows what these things are. Brang.
Good.
Go forth. Well, there's no need for it now. I'll get it another time. Actually, you know what? That's not a terrible idea. When we come out the other side, it'll be handy. But also, this starts the whole side quest where the lizard men start taking on the monastery. Somehow they got completely around us. You know what? Maybe they came up through the actual opening of the volcano inside the temple.
Without skill, they would have overrun
One less monster.
The thing is, a lot of these NPCs are just scripted to die. You aren't going to be able to save everyone. Like, very specifically. Like, see, even that fellow's just dead. He literally died where he was standing. Even though no lizard man was in there. I will be right back. No, you cannot. Moving on.
It seems Inquisitor Mendoza's plan worked, but in seeking to save us, he might have killed us all.
What are you planning to do?
We must push these Saurians back, regain control of the monastery. Only then can we plan our next step.
What about the survivors?
Find them. Tell them to come here. We must gather our strength if we are to survive.
What should I tell them?
We must protect the flame.
And if
Then
Yes, we've heard all this. The fact that they have these happen at the same time is kind of weird because both the breaking into the temple or the volcano keep
let's
and
pray.
rescuing the monastery should be pretty urgent. But no matter what, we have to sideline one to do the other. Mage is absolutely the best way to play, apparently. Because you are just a walking Gatling gun. And nothing can stop you. Don't know why I drank that. That doesn't really help much. It'd be nice if the other attributes had more use for, like, guilds that didn't specifically use them. But I guess this game really expected you to use melee no matter what kind of build you were otherwise going for. Sheer golden walls are very tacky. Anyway, I let these fools get way on ahead. Yeah, they have them in every game until Risen 2, because Risen 2 is where they just stopped doing that. And then Elex tried to kind of bring it back, but they do it much, much worse. Out of the way, Ethan!
The Order trains us well.
You!
Me!
That gate there.
What about it?
We must open it. We must. If. But go.
To the north.
Yeah, Mew. There are more.
I want to read that, you jerk.
Magic doesn't work here.
Ah, shit. We got these fancy green crystals disable magic. Don't really matter there, it's just for that, like, 1 square inch. Well, yeah, I mean, the encounters are just... There's no AI running if you're way far away. So, like, when I came back, that's when all the AI scripts ran, all the NPCs and enemies spawned in, and they started fighting each other. Like, the game's not going to be running that stuff when you're not close enough to, like, be a part of it. Especially back in this day, I'm not sure they really had the technology for that. Like, the amount of memory that would require would be way too much for this game. Although I know Stalker back in 2007 kind of had that going on, because there were a lot of quests that would be dependent on NPCs who were in a zone that wasn't even loaded. But because there was like a persistent AI thing going on, they could conceivably encounter some mutant and die. What's that little floating twig? A bunch of floating twigs. And wasn't that? I thought that was a trapdoor. It's just this one. Stalker's atmosphere, at least the first one, I would say is second to none. I kind of lost it in the sequels because there were way more NPCs and they were way more talkative. But Shadow of Chernobyl, very, very oppressive and solitary, I guess. I do want to play Stalker 2. I'm less enthusiastic the more I see about it. I have avoided that big leak that happened, but the last official trailer that came out kind of tempered my expectations. It seems a lot less subtle than the original was. But we'll see what comes of it when it actually comes out. Rawr, 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 rawr. Yeah, don't. Oh, God! Fucking fuck. Leave me alone. Man, he even trivializes these assholes. Mages are truly OP. The Gamma Pack? That mods? I kind of gave up on mods because a lot of them were way too big for their own good. But a lot of them did kind of spoil the atmosphere to some point. Like the complete mods were good enough because they just kind of bug fixed and generally improved things and didn't really add anything.
Magic doesn't work here.
Well, shoot. Put it away. Survival, scavenging, cooking, crafting, repairing. Interesting. I don't necessarily like the idea of crafting. But, I don't know. Maybe they handle it better. So crafting almost always turns into you're just making a bunch of, like, basic junk and or you just have to stockpile so much garbage in the hopes that someday you'll be able to make some super duper ultimate weapon. I generally don't care for that in games these days. It just means you're a complete hoarder. The game forces you to be that. Which is definitely a problem in soccer, where, like, your limited inventory is meant to be kind of a thing you have to consider when you're stockpiling supplies for your next outing. So having to keep room for all the trash you accumulate. Because you... Oh, wait. I wasn't supposed to go that way. I'm just getting the hell out of here. What?! What is Mendoza's, like, in-game ID? What? There we go. Yeah, so Ash did go from a novice to Inquisition.
You see a way in?
The walls look very thick here. There's got to be a way through. Who builds a wall like that and doesn't leave a way in or out?
Stop shouting at nothing!
Man Beer Pick. Thank you for following.
I found a winch.
But the gate is still closed. Perhaps there is another. I've sent...
Please don't talk in all caps. Is that? I doubt it. Oh, you're damn right. How the hell are you knowing all these things?
Magic doesn't work here.
Well, it should. I need it. Look at this creepy ass. On that follower alert? Yes. That is my cat Teddy. Scorpion. Yeah. I get to take these assholes from afar. We don't need you to recite all of the dialogues from Gothic 2. What dorks? Actually, I believe Orbaron knew that. It was literally impossible to get all the money for the biggest achievement. And since that,
no man.
I believe that Was it? That wasn't one of the original achievements, right? Because the Steam achievements are different from the in-game achievements. Well, they seem to be anyway. So that was one they added without thinking. So classic THQ, adding or trying to update a game and just completely fucking it up. Alright, that's what I just turned off. Oh man, I want to break this down, but I gotta break this down.
I can break this down.
Smash. I honestly don't know. I assume you can. You still need the pickaxe. It would be pretty ridiculous if you couldn't. And you get into these dungeons and you have to leave to find the one NPC who will teach it. A winch.
What happens? There, but good. These take.
This
I don't think
was built by many, but
that is the case, Orbaron, because I looked it up, and Ulf is the only one who can teach you. I believe some unofficial patch may have added another NPC to do it. Probably Ethan, since he's the one who picks later on.
These walls. So the
See.
Just to confirm, you cannot hit that with a stupid spell. We need the long hand. Enrico? Who's Enrico? Oh, Enrico's one of the workers at the swamp. The swamp.
It's easier together. This island
It's easier
will be
alone,
free of
fool.
you. I have been waiting.
Oh god, retreat. I mean, based on the fact that Mendoza's one fireball seems to one-shot the lizard men.
What the hell are you doing?
The hell are you doing? Corrosion, thank you.
No, worse than animals.
I appreciate it. Enjoy your sleeper badge. That I totally legitimately licensed from
Make sure you stay
Chronobytes.
alive.
Thanks, Caprice. I'm doing very well, actually.
I am Ursical, Lord of the Titan in the Titan.
Yes. I don't think there's any... That's just lore. Like, we don't get XP for that or anything. Let's see. I usually run around with a bow out so that I can see any enemies. Upload more of these? Well, you know, it felt like enough. To be honest, like, I even have limits on those, because there's timers and a maximum number that any one person can redeem per stream. Because I don't actually want people spamming them constantly. Which I know some people would not be able to resist.
This text is about magic.
Well, don't think that gives you the freedom to do that. You can't bribe me for the right to be more annoying. It was not in the terms and conditions of the subscription.
The Dark God gave me.
We must stop.
Look.
We must. That. As. The.
Let's go. The Dank God. So Beliar was the one who gave Ursagor his power.
Another wasted life.
See if this works. Should work. Yeah. Ow, my head. Boingus. It's gonna be so easy compared to the last two runs. I actually want to go and wipe out this whole stupid dwelling down here. Redeem the Scream.
This could be useful.
I don't believe.
Is the
You.
I didn't care about you. You don't give me anything useful. Whoa! That man came out of nowhere. Whee! See, even this, like, they have pardon. They have enemies down here. And don't even have, like, loot behind them. I feel like Gothic 2 is the only game that really felt like they did that effectively. Well, you dropped the ball. Oh god, there's so many! Retreat! Sip! Most traumatic voice actor? The player character from the remake demo. See, the funny thing is I don't mind, I understand why everyone else hates Gothic 2 Diego, but that was the Diego I was introduced to, so I never really minded it. I know, that's what I said. Valentino, there's nothing even special about him. I mean, he's a snooty character, but he just sounds basically like Milton if Milton was acting like a douche.
Now, who could teach me to pick locks?
Yeah, that would be pretty awful. And why do I have this back? I gave this to a man. Oh man, I didn't get more of these. I did, but I'm talking about the player character in the remake. He's definitely the worst voice actor associated with Gothic. Oh, does he die? I've forgotten his name, so I don't remember who it was. I'm surprised having anti-magic crystals in your pocket does not make you a less effective mage.
Now, who could teach me to pick locks?
Last.
I can't cast without mana.
Shit. Oh, from Gothic 2? I thought you just said Gothic in general. My bad. I guess besides Diego, for the obvious reasons. Like I said, I don't personally mind him just because that's what I was used to. But I definitely understand why nobody liked him as an alternative. Other than him, yeah, or Bromore, I would say... Who would I say? Maybe Henry. Henry's really weird. Makes me uncomfortable. I couldn't even pick just one. Honestly, the player character in Forsaken Gods might be the worst voice actor because he's so annoyingly arrogant and like self-righteous. Just such a weird take of that character because obviously nobody giving him direction was like even trying to keep him in line with who the hero should have been. Then again, in Gothic 3, they weren't doing that either because he didn't have any character in Gothic 3. He was just a man who asked questions and said, "I see." I've been repressing those memories for decades now. Well, decades. Decade and a half. Many dead lizards. Oh, we'll be able to save Jorgensen this time, because I won't have to run away and get him killed. In fact, I'm not going to bother talking to him. Ghoul! Get out of here, jerk. Forsaken Gods is the expansion to Gothic 3. Blasto. I know there's more Zayas. Well, yeah, but it is an expansion. Like, that is literally how it was developed and sold. No. There's literally, like, they put up natural barriers of sorts that make no sense. But even those, like, don't actually stop you from getting over there. There's just invisible walls completely surrounding... I assume just a big old invisible dome that surrounds Myrtana to prevent you from getting through there.
There's something here about magic.
I imagine you can cheat your way through, and it's probably just like the same static building assets and stuff are still there, but there's no NPCs or anything. Yeah, but how do you call it an expansion when it's literally just uses the same landmass, but only takes away from it? To me, an expansion should add something to the game. Not just reuse it to make something smaller. Look at that. Hello. I'm not sure what you mean. What's the difference? That's a... Whoa! He's sitting down! I didn't know they had a sitting animation. Ain't that something? Hey, dork. This dude has literally was out of prison for like 30 minutes and is back in prison. I mean, like, all of the quests are different in Forsaken Gods. And NPCs are moved around. Some of the cities have been altered. Like, there's a lot more around Trellis than there was in the original. And yeah, like, the conflict has all been shuffled, so there's different people running the cities. And the story is all added. Like, it takes place after Gothic 3. And it kind of presumes that you went with the Zardos ending. Eggs and oh, that's turnip. I thought that was a sausage. Let's say that's a complete breakfast right there. Where's Dork gone? Hey, hands off my turnip. Why are you still here?
Be well, my friend.
He was supposed to come with me. Now he's just staying there. What a dork ass. Yeah, but he's supposed to follow me here. Like, we're supposed to work together to fight all the lizards. For some reason, he just went back to his cell, and now he's just hanging out there. How do you know he doesn't? You, like, literally live somewhere around here. He knows Eldrick by name, so he's got acquaintances out here. Maybe he lives with the fellows up the road here, except he kills them when we go by. Well, he's just chilling. He's enjoying the scenery after he was locked inside the whole time. I feel like if you broke out of prison, you would probably want to chill somewhere for a bit. Especially if you knew nobody was about to bring you back. Except, clearly they did. Do you not just enjoy nature sometimes and sit outside? You never take a walk in the park or a hike in the woods? Do you only, like, stay at home and never go out? Oh, Lord! Ow! Ow! Damn. Can't believe I died as a mage. Touch grass? Why not touch ass? Oh my god, what a setback that was. You still not gonna come?
Be well, my friend.
Eat grass? Why would you eat grass? Man! I have to kill all these again. Like 30 seconds of my day I lost right there. Are you a cow? Oh, I guess you are. That's your avatar on Discord. Wouldn't ride with you anyway. Yes, it is Mr. Deus Ex himself. Let's not make the same mistake twice. Full mana, or close enough to it. Pow! Wow! Almost missed that last shot. I mean, how could you forget a face like JC Denton? Although, that emote breaks one of my cardinal rules, which is, well, just that I'm sick of people who Photoshop video game characters with a big old shit-eating grin. Seems to be just the meme of choice for people with no creativity.
Take care of
Something seems very broken here. Oh! I was supposed to talk to those idiots inside. Because they actually triggered the damn quest to go find the map. Son of a bitch.
Make sure you stay alive.
It's not the winch, no.
Aye. The
No.
Delish. Not doubt. Bread. What did you like? My. But. What?
Oh.
So I have to go finish talking to the idiot. In too much of a damn hurry. That looks so wrong. What?
Oh, what? But ma. Where do I? Yeah, what? Yeah,
I'm pursuing a.
But.
Well, let's go.
Hey.
Yes. Well, you know what? Maybe he lost a lot of weight while he's toiling in the mines and eating mushrooms, so he's just got a lot of extra skin around his neck.
What are you... What... Have... If...
Oh, maybe we can save Rufo this time. He's so hard to save. But we might actually have the firepower for it.
Keep the fuck another enemy.
I will warn you.
You did well.
They're so excited. None of them are that interesting, but yeah, Risen 3 Eldrick at least has the biggest role. Beg your pardon, Vanna. I was talking. Yeah, Risen 3 Eldrick definitely has the biggest role in the game, so... No, I think it's exactly what you meant to say, and I will never forget it. Yeah, we gotta be delicate here.
Holy shit!
Jesus. I don't think these go far enough. Oh, they do. Ah, shit.
Keep the fuck another enemy. Good.
So many enemy. Gotta save Rufo. Gotta be real careful here. Oh shit, they're fighting. I almost hit Rufo myself. No, he's going for Rufo. Don't go for Rufo! You fucking fucks! Or are they literally only going for him? I think he's dead. No, he's alive! We saved him! Finally!
I've seen these lizard men before. Where did they come from?
They're coming...
Well, I'd...
Thank God, we finally saved Rufo. This is truly the canon playthrough. It should be an achievement. Rufus's amulet. I don't care about Rufus, I only care about Rufo.
There's something here about magic.
Magique. Who's a good boy? Oh, man, he nearly ate it, though. Alright, I gotta loot this fool.
Did you
Yes.
Beak?
Don't... You...
No.
Know what? I don't even understand what you're trying to be coy about. You know what? What? I don't understand. Well, it's a pretty stupid one, because it has no context. I don't understand what the hell you're even trying to imply. I just realized how stupid these boots look. Jesus. I mean, I didn't just realize it, but I kind of forgot about it. What's with the weird, like, yak tracks he's got going on? Where's my sprint? What, 3? I thought it was 2. Why would sprint be on seal 3? That's ridiculous. I don't know why I came this way. It'd probably be quicker just to warp to the monastery and go back in that way. Nothing stopped you from buying a plenty of 5-minute sprint potions in Gothic 1 and 2. Where's the gap where we do the do? It's back on the other side of the bridge, right? I probably didn't even know it was a meme. Because it's a stupid one.
Have you...
I just ignored it.
There is... Come.
Well, let's rock and roll.
I have been waiting.
Nice shot, idiot. Stop wiggling, you dumbasses.
Another light gone.
For humanity.
For humanity.
I am Ursegor,
the damned. Time to fight.
They must be slayed. Here we get eat go what? Go if we
Yes. Take what?
we hurry. Ethernet.
Good.
I mean, from this perspective, that just looks like pizza. Nice. Oh, wait, that wasn't the emote you meant. No, Dex has nothing to do with pickpocketing. For some reason. It's just there's 3 ranks of pickpocketing, and NPCs have a predetermined rank where you're allowed to do it. Oh. It is a subversive twist. Oh ho.
I need more mana.
Nice one. What? This corpse is blocking the shots. Well, whose blast was that? Wow. Get out of here.
They must be slayed.
Slayed? You mean slain? Figured the Inquisitor would be more of a linguist than that. Make sure that column doesn't move.
Easy, are they?
I am
I am Urseeger.
Have you read it? Then come.
Give me that back.
How are you doing?
Hope.
Well, there is
off.
Let's do. Rolling. The crypt has been breached. Any mage gear? I think all we've gotten so far is the amulet. But at this point in the game, we're going for the Titan armor. So we do get the High Mage robe after this chapter, I believe. But there's nothing like in the ruins, like how you find the Titan sword, the Titan axe, the Titan bow. There's nothing equivalent for mages, no. You know what? I'm actually going to kill everything before I open the winch, since this time I can without much fuss. Yeah, Vana is the one who revealed it to me. I had no idea it existed. I don't understand what gate that key is supposed to open. You don't need it to open the winch. It'd be pretty silly if it did. This is such a refreshing change from last time. There isn't a rolling mechanic per se. It's just when you are in the Nautilus form, you hold control, or whatever your sneak button is. And apparently that makes the Nautilus roll, which I never knew about. Snarl.
I can't cast without mana.
I barely made it. Yeah, it's kind of whack.
Interesting.
130? I need 150, and then I need 200. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Get back here, dork ass. Honestly, if that's all the encouragement you need to replay the game, that's a bit silly. A dick
Hey,
nose. Hello, Sorwald. How you be? No, you cannot. It always threw me how there's just a random ass ghoul in the middle of their fortress here. Like, he just gets his own room. Must have been like an ambassador or something. From the ghoul folk. No, I don't have to worry about any stupid inquisitors stealing my XP. Oh, there's another one. Heh. Let's be fully up before I start blasting here. Retreat. I don't know why you stopped. Just made it way easier on me, buddy. Oh, right. The key opens Ursagor's tomb here.
I can't cast without
Shit.
mana.
Yeah, but there are Shadow Lords in Gothic 2 as well. Like, it's not a very unique name. They were just uber skeletons.
And you... But... How...
There is...
What?
Where is... How can I... You... How... How is...
You know what? What happens if I just don't let the Inquisitor in here?
If the... Where can...
What?
And...
I'm gonna do this without...
Bad idea.
Letting the Inquisitor in and see what happens. I get the feeling it's gonna have some arbitrary reason we can't actually open the gate. But I'm curious where and how it roadblocks us to force us to let the boys in. I always respected their sound design for the way that noises made in a separate room are, like, distorted in the way you would expect. Quahodron. If only there's a fear spell where I can make him go, oh shit, I'm out of here. That would be hilarious. I got the Inferno spell from him. No, it's the ancient leader of the warrior caste. Not the leader of the ancient warrior caste. Get your shit straight. Call yourself a fan. Not tomorrow, no. Tomorrow's Friday. I will be on Saturday. No, no, no. Oh, did I grab the stupid thing? I don't think I grabbed the stupid thing. Yes, I work Monday through Friday. I have a very classic job. Get blasted. Interesting. What? They opened it themselves? Well, that's lame. I want that XP. So they just fucking teleport in here if I don't open the gate before doing all the skulls. That's so stupid. That was even dumber than what I expected. Oh, that sucks. Like a long-term sickness? Oh. I thought you meant you got, like, some, like, hospitalized illness. Did that, like, deny you the job, or were you just, did you just have to start, like, a week later?
I found Urs.
Did you?
No.
And what?
There is.
And it.
But What?
Then I...
I don't think he was asking you. He was asking Caprice. Oh, that fucking sucks. Was it like a contract job or something? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be honest. I would never want to be self-employed. I wouldn't even really want to own my own business unless I was in a situation where money wasn't really an issue. Like if the business was kind of like a vanity project of sorts. But self-employed as in you do just like freelance work or contract work. Yeah, I wouldn't be into that. Like even people who do YouTube and Twitch and stuff professionally, like the ordeal of managing their taxes because they have to like make it a business in a way. They have to like incorporate somehow. It just sounds like a nightmare.
I have good. You.
Give me your dome. Huh. You people have some weird jobs. I just work for a very standard, massive international corporation. Interesting. Well, whenever you launch your game, let us know. Oh, shit.
At long. This.
What?
It
will.
Your. Oh.
What if.
You.
That was 1,000.
Now. You're. Now that.
Then I'll.
You are.
You.
Man.
No, no, no. I don't make zombie viruses or meth. I make air conditioners go brrrr. Kato, finally get what you deserve. Wow. Where's the other guys? There's supposed to be 3 of you down here. The other guys didn't make it. Not even the bunk commandant. The guy who like one-shots me every time.
What?
Then. You.
No.
Ha. Then it.
Yep, almost done with this one. I forgot that I have the broken playthrough that I need to finish.
What?
What?
They.
What are the?
We're just hammering through all these.
Put the
Bong! That was the quickest chapter ever. No, no, no. Vanna's trying to finish the... Vanna's working to finish the actual, Gothic sequel. That's what he's doing. Where are the rest of the dudes? Why come only 2 of them actually came in here? There they are. You attack on sight?
For the
Yes, you do.
murderer.
Murderer, you came to kill me? I'm just defending myself. Vana's being very dodgy. I think we're onto something here. Nice one, buddy. Oh, Lord, they're coming.
Come on, after him.
No, ass! I didn't like ass very much.
Halt!
I ain't halting. Yeah, your only limiting factor is your mana. The spells are not great if you don't upgrade them, because there's 10 ranks and everything. But basically all I did, I saved all my learning points from the start of the game, or most of them, and maxed this out the moment I had it available. And it's pretty much just decimated everything since. So that is hilarious. Well, that's what I'm saying, Zapoff, is that I immediately maxed it out so that I was killing everything the moment I had it. There's only 3 main offensive spells: Magic Bullet, Fireball, and Frost. The rest are runes that you have to learn in a separate way. But these are like support magics that only mages have available. But if you're any other faction, you can ultimately learn how to use them to make scrolls. I think what I'm gonna do before calling it a night is just finish taking back the monastery, because that'll only take like 10 minutes. It is night. It's 8 o'clock p.m., sir. What the hell are these animals doing? 1 second. Sorry, one of the cats was fucking around with something on the stairs, making a lot of noise. Will he is. What? Why are my headphones not fitting right all of a sudden? Whose snarling ass is snarling? Shut your snarling ass up. Wait. That one has a name too, right? What was his name? Oh man, I don't want to go back that far. I swear his name was like Baxter or something. What's going on here? Get out of here. Chapter 4, you ought to have some new runes. Well, you have the Inferno, but I already got one. Oh, I can't sell that. Shouldn't have kept it then. There's no need to keep any of these. I don't know why I have been. If you're not making jewelry or swords, and they're not any good. We lose a lot of defense, but with the extra mana, I don't think we need it. Look at all that money. Oh, Slasher. Baxter. Some of them are used to make scrolls. I don't remember which ones, but might as well keep them all. It's not saving me that much money to sell them. And I keep forgetting Cyrus also has to go to the to the temple.
Is that?
Yes.
Very.
Just squat on his butt. What a weirdo. The pigs. I can't believe the lizard men slaughtered all the pigs. Unconscionable. How will we ever survive? Wow! Jesus, I thought they were coming for me. I was like, what the fuck?
I hate these things.
Dude, take it easy.
I hate those beasts. That's the only language these beasts understand.
Worm food.
I guess William never really got promoted because he's still wearing the recruit robes. Also, what becomes of Harlech? Like, it just dawned on me because he shows up in Risen 2, but he just vanishes from the monastery at this point, as I recall. Ah, good point. Not valid. I mean, hard to say if that's even his tag name. I don't think so, because he's just gone. Well, yeah, he shows up in the Treasure Isle DLC for Risen 2.
Master
I will... But there...
Could it be
Pardon. I have an itch in my throat. I guess I should learn some mana.
Empty.
I don't know why he has 3 lines every time we learn mana.
A shell.
I just need 15.
Well,
for the sake of... Or no, I only need 10 to learn the rest of the... the what's-its.
A shell.
The seals.
Empty your... Well...
They done what I thought they could not done.
Glad. Are you... Don't... I'm...
You think...
Let's have a sip of that and a sip of this. Well, a couple sips of everything. Bruce? He's the bellwether from Pepe's pasture. Bruce seems to be Derry, the pig master down at Tilda's farm. I don't know why did they change so many of their names? What the fuck was that? Everyone just like freaked out. Why was everyone screaming? Is he? There's so many pointless rogues in the new camp that I honestly can't remember all their names. I don't know. Maybe they were going... I have no idea. They seemed really concerned about, like, trademark infringement because nothing has a name in common other than a couple of the random, like, Spanish names. So steadfast. No, because there's no sheep at all in Risen. There's pigs. Alright, we gotta find Palass's corpse.
Right now.
Palass's dead ass. Give me some potions, dude. Oh, you know what? I really ought to learn the rest of alchemy at this point. Take one of those for the occasion. You know what? Fuck it. Give them all.
So, so, what does it in?
Let's just make all the ones I can make. Oh wait, it's locked. I forgot. Fred in the monastery? This shouldn't be. Because Fred is the boner. Whoa! Look what you made me do. I see a skeleton. Let's get out of here. Yeah, the corpse room, aka the great big, the great beyond in the sky. Like literally in the sky this time. Were you gonna do anything about that, sir? How about this?
Good job.
Thanks, fuckers.
Why can't they embrace the flame?
I don't know, but why aren't you in there killing them?
Everything all right?
Dick noses. Hey. Fred is Dalman. Okay.
Mando, we have what? You
Here,
some and
he. The but I.
You no.
Ma.
That
but
but you
we
sip of
what
we the
what about
talk with we were with those question.
Right. Last order of business. Clear out the fools from underground. Story helper? Is there a character helper? What's the code? Because I know it's not just insert. Is it spawn? Hopefully it doesn't crash the game. Yes, it is. And it's just a regular-ass dude. Sir. And it's all in German again.
Let's trade.
Ah, he sells shit. Wow.
Stop shouting at that!
Alan Wake. Thank you for following. Wait, weren't you already following? You've been around long enough. Oh, it's Lewis. Except he's joined the monastery. Ich bin dein character helper. Clear children? What? What does that mean? I'm scared. There aren't any children in this game. Well, I don't know what that did, and I'm afraid. Oh, won't they despawn on their own? Yeah, they just went away. Oh, let's see if they. Whoops. I do like that they like find home positions. Like he goes for that bench. They didn't do that on the Zenjin, but on the Genome Engine, for some reason they find something to do. That's actually really cool. NPC remnants of the old intro. What intro?
Magic doesn't work here.
Well, it should. I need it.
Magic doesn't work here.
Was there anti-magic underneath the Monastery of the Mages? What are you on about, Alan Wake? I want to see this. What? Oh, he's just said. What? That's a normal face. Oh. So do these commands work in Gothic 3? It's the same guy, he's just wearing different clothes. That's hilarious. Why were they the hero and Zardos, though? That's really weird. Do you, like, have a video of the original intro? Interesting. I'd like to see. Put it on the Discord, if you mind. Ah! Whee! Where's the last little bitch? I hear you snarling. How dare you intrude upon our haven? Reason 3 equivalent of gargoyles? Yeah, I had the worms with wings. Also, Risen 2's gargoyles were just DLC. So I'm not sure they really qualify as an equivalent to the lizardmen. Some kind of worms, yes.
Interesting.
Interesting. 137. Where the hell do I get the rest of this crap? Wait for what? What am I waiting for? This dude's still down here sweeping! I didn't. They locked the door and just left him in there to sweep. What's on the table? There ain't nothing on no tables. Ain't made me waste a Nautilus. Actually, I can get one over here. No, I can't, because it's on that wall. Screw it. No. What? Oh god, shouldn't do that. I'm gonna turn off all the debug hotkeys because they're really screwing up the game.
Don't know anymore, I'm afraid.
Don't know nothing but sweeping. Ooh, 7 of these, nice.
That's finished that.
That has indeed finished that. You know what? I bet you this dude locked himself in. He heard all that shit going down. He was like, let's close that door. Lindworms. See, I told you they were worms. Do I get my big mage robes now?
The sword we shall.
I could.
The I could. The monastery is secure.
That is a start. Inquisitor Mendel, it seems he... But if we are...
I am ready.
Huh.
Make me a master.
So we
Let
just...
it begin.
We... What? What?
How can we protect?
We just,
the
like,
island?
say
I
that?
misspoke. Our task is to protect you.
Take.
You should... But... Brothers,
Oh.
we are gathered to protect
was
the
weird.
Holy Flame. And it is in greater danger now than ever. But there is one who will fight for us. One who has earned a place thanks to their discipline and deeds. Let that person open their spirit and speak the words. Let them become a master. I ask you, are you prepared to serve in our ranks as a master?
I am prepared.
Are you prepared to honor magic? To do everything you can to protect the Order and the Holy Flame?
I am prepared.
Then let it be so. In the name of the Holy Flame, in the name of those gathered here, we accept you as a master. In this name, we give you the robes that match the rank you now take.
Yeah, boy. I got my super comfy pajamas.
I accept this honor. I accept this role.
Also, Illumar's
These
robes are very
protect
dirty.
your body as you protect the Order.
Do these also have stupid boots? They sure do. How different are these actually, like, visually? It's literally just a reskin. It's not even a new model. There's the weakest armor. Like, design.
Well, as a master, it is your task to actively support the monastery. Since I have no runes to just give away, you can start paying for any others you would like with this.
What? That's a really weird way to say you need to keep... you don't get anything for free. None of them sell the stone tablets, do they? That would be handy. Yeah, it's just a negative.
Master, robes shall serve you well, but clothes don't make the man. You must study, learn, research. But well done all the same. Take these potions.
Thanks.
Well, well, a master. Need all the help we can get. Glad you joined us at the monastery.
You seem sarcastic there, my friend.
Usually, the initiation of a master lasts many hours. There are exhaustive tests, demonstrations of magic, queries of your knowledge.
Then I'm glad this went so
I've never heard anyone say that, because that is not a word.
A great banquet with turkey, cake, and wine.
I don't think this is the time for a banquet.
Well, I'd love one.
Speaks a true master.
Man, they really like their turkeys around here.
I trust
They don't even
you
have
will not
turkeys on this
forget to
island.
Create a few scrolls as a master. It is always advisable to have some to hand, particularly in the ruins. Here, You will need these supplies.
I'm still quite short of that. That's annoying. I thought I would have 150 by now at least. Oh well. Yeah, but then everyone's trying to take your sausage. Nobody thinks you deserve the sausage. They deserve a bonus one at your expense. Well, I guess that'll do it. So next stream, whenever I decide to do that, we'll just be finishing up the game because we'll be hammering out all of the High Priest tombs or whatever. After 3 was Noggenfog. So yeah. And then
doesn't work.
It's working just fine. After that, it shall be, well, I guess I'll be doing the Cursed run, where I accidentally broke progress in the guilds. I don't really know what's happening anymore, and I want to see if the game can be completed that way. So that'll be fun. But for now, this will be it. Saturday morning for the weekend streams, I'll be starting something new. And yeah, we'll see when I get these streams wrapped up, and from there I'll decide when the walkthrough will actually begin. So I found a way that you can actually break the you can break your guild, because if you are already part of the monastery and you get sent to town to do all of the quests where you either choose to help the Don or you choose to help the Order. And if you are in the monastery but you choose to help the Order, you can finish everything and go back to the Don, and he will talk to you. He will talk about making you one of his men, which will break your guild and actually change it back to the Don. But it breaks everything because you can't rank up as a Don in the Don's guild. You can't get his armor, but you also can no longer rank up in the Order or as a mage. So it breaks everything. You don't get armors from anybody, and you get double dialogues for everything where you get different dialogues depending on your guild. So it really messes things up, and it's hilarious. And I want to see... So I basically sidelined that because I wanted to do all the normal runs first, and then we're going to experiment with that and see how much it breaks the game, and if the game can still be finished. So, anyway, that's for the future. Till next time, have yourselves a wonderful Friday. Stay safe, stay healthy, and good night.
Sad performance!